Okay, so you're watching and listening to the Fat Bidin Film Club, and I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
And I'm Shirley Bustawan.
And there's a new movie. There's a new movie. Remember, we only review local movies. Only local movies. What are we watching?
Badang, the guy who ate vomit.
Yeah, the guy who ate vomit. Badang.
Hopefully it doesn't make me vomit.
Okay, so we just watched Badang, right? We just watched Badang, and we all know the Malaysian folklore. If you went to primary school, you would have learned.
I did go to primary school.
Yeah, and if you paid attention in school,
I did.
You would have known the story of Badang. It's a,
Which is what? Tell lah for the
a,
international and private school fellas.
It's a local. Oh, yeah, this international and private school fellas.
So tell them what it's
Anyway, yeah, so it's a Malay folklore about this guy who wants to be strong, and he's at the riverbank, and then he meets a jinn, and the jinn says, if you want to be strong, I'm going to vomit, you eat my vomit, you'll be the strongest man in the world.
So strong, not intelligent.
Yeah.
Putting it out there.
Exactly, strong but not intelligent.
Alright.
And it just shows that the Malays would do anything just to be powerful.
Okay, anyway, so this film is a modern adaptation of this folklore. This over-actor named Aliff Syukri plays this guy named Bud, who eventually becomes Badang. Bud did not have to eat anyone's vomit. I was very disappointed. I was really looking forward to seeing someone eat someone else's vomit. Like, seriously, I'm crushed right now. But he is actually special because he was born of a bamboo, like from a bamboo. So next time you make lemang fry, you better be careful that you don't burn like a baby lut. It's not even a baby, it's a baby lut. Because it's only
it comes out from bamboo like tom tam like that.
Yeah, very small.
Yeah.
Tom tam also probably bigger. Anyway, yeah.
Actually no, tom tam is tam.
So yeah, he's given to this childless couple.
Yeah,
and,
by a being.
By a being.
By a lady being.
In a kabaya.
Yeah.
Her kabaya is very nice, by the way. I totally wear it. And she says, but you can't tell him until 300 moons have passed.
Yeah.
300 moons equals 25 years, in case you were confused.
Yeah.
So on his 25th birthday, he's hiding because
he's in college. He's in UITM.
He's in FITA.
Yeah,
UITM
he's in
Puncak Alam.
UITM Puncak Alam.
Because this film is actually made by FITA.
Yeah.
By a professor in FITA. Anyway, so he's there and he's as the Melayus like to call, a bit lembik lah, a bit soft.
Sotong.
We don't like to call them that.
Sotong.
Yeah.
Sotong. Yeah.
Okay, so then
Okay.
Where's your ball? Okay, take the ball. Take the ball.
Ask Cheche to help you.
Ask Kakak Yati help you.
Okay.
Okay, so then so he's hiding behind a bamboo
gets
plant.
bullied lah, he gets
and he's like, oh my
bullied.
god, I hope I can be visible. And then suddenly, oh my god, he's
No,
invisible.
he says, Ya Allah, Ya Tuhanku. He said that.
Yeah.
He prays to God to make himself invisible.
Yeah, okay, so then he discovers he has powers, and so coincidentally his mother decides to give him the bamboo from whence he came as a birthday present, to basically tell him, oh, by the way, you're special, you were baby-led, and then here you are, ha ha ha. So upon discovering that he has powers, he also discovers that he has a weakness. His weakness encompasses 70% of the earth. Water.
It's water. 80%.
Yeah.
70 to 80%.
Sorry, 80%
Look,
of the earth.
his weakness is water. Human beings have water in them. Anyway.
Basically, this film just went downhill from there.
Yeah, so he gets bullied in school, and he likes this. Athena, not so loud. And
he gets bullied in school.
And he falls for this girl who is played by Fasha Sanda.
Who has no facial expressions. I never realized this about Fasha Sanda. Did you all know this about Fasha Sanda?
Yeah.
She's got no facial expressions.
Yeah.
She's like the OG Kristen Stewart or something.
But Fasha Sanda.
Wow.
Yeah. But Fasha Sanda is actually brother. Yeah, it's true. Fasha Sanda is brothers with a gangster. And this gangster brother.
Fasha Sanda's brother.
Yeah, Fasha is brother. Oh. Yeah, and the brother sends his gangsters to protect her in college.
Who are the guys who are bullying
Yeah, and they go into college and then become students.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
tattoos.
Yeah, which shows that UiTM probably just accepts anybody to be their students.
Who is Melayu?
Yeah, as long as you're Malay.
Or Bumi Putra.
As long as you're Malay. But hey, you can't say I'm biased because I am an alumni of UiTM. But yeah.
Getting back to the film.
Yeah, so it shows lah Badang and all that. He becomes a superhero and he fights
Oh,
the
and
gangsters.
you know how he gets his costume? Fasha Sanda makes it for him. Allegedly.
Yeah, neon green.
Neon green.
Now,
He's like the most non-covert superhero in the history of the world. Guy is doing like press conferences, he's taking selfies.
Yeah, going out dating with Fasha Sanda.
In his costume. Like, what is wrong with you? Anyway, eventually he is having a press conference and there's a person who's drowning, okay? And bro, because again, strength, not intelligence,
Yes.
decides to jump into the pool and then proceeds to drown.
And his best friend.
He doesn't proceed to drown, he proceeds to struggle, almost drowning.
And his
because if he
best
drowned, he would
friend,
have died.
who is his classmate in college, but looks
like 40.
could be like his father, old
Who's
enough to be his
probably
father.
40.
Yeah, saves him. Look, I think we also need to give some context, right, to this film, because I think it's very important that everybody needs to know that the star of this movie, the person who plays Badang, is Dato' Sri Aliff Syukri. Yes, Aliff Syukri.
The apparent animal abuser.
Yes, and cosmetics mogul. Right? Yes. He sells cosmetics.
So basically, this guy, Aliff Syukri person, has been defending this film hard on the internet, and he says that it can beat Black Panther.
I don't think that this film can beat the Black Panther, even though in this film there is one token black man from Africa.
First of all, Aliff Syukri overacts. What's his face? Black Panther man?
Yeah, the Black Panther guy.
Black Panther man
is an actual yeah.
It's true.
Look,
maybe if you put them together.
But the bad guy, there is a black bad guy. There is a black bad guy, so maybe that's where he's making the connection.
Hit like a bit twisted one.
Who talks like this? He takes his mother and take the father, and I come from don't know, one country in the Africa.
It's very weird. Anyway, that's not the point. The film cannot beat Black Panther, alright? It cannot even beat Chicap Man.
Alita, slippers please.
Yeah, like really, cannot even beat Chicap Man. Will not beat Chicap Man.
It has to be, I would have to say, like the second worst film I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Look, and also, right, that it is actually directed by Professor Razak Mohaidin.
What's the worst film you've ever seen?
Huh? The worst film that we have ever seen, well, I have ever seen. What was it? Oh, Lokman.
Which also came from Fita.
Yeah. Okay, it's actually produced by UiTM.
I'm just saying,
okay?
I'm sensing a pattern here.
Wait, what is Fita? Faculty of
Film, Theatre dan Animasi.
Okay, and they produced it. Fita Sendirian Berhad. Right?
Yep.
And it's directed by Professor Razak Mohaidin. So it is expected to be a lousy film.
But we did not expect it to be that lousy. I didn't anyway.
So it was so lousy. Dato' Aliff Syukri cannot act. I'm gonna tag Dato' Aliff Syukri on social media and look, you cannot act. Okay, you may be able to sell beauty products that are don't know real or not, right? But you cannot act, right? Horrible acting. Look, it was a horrible script. It was written and directed by Professor Razak Mohaidin. It was horrible dialogue, horrible script, horrible storyline.
He suddenly like changes his voice halfway. Like, did you notice that?
Yeah.
Like suddenly, right, he tries to make it more intense, and then the sound leveling was completely out.
Yeah.
This stupid
technical-wise lousy
theme song was playing at like such a high level for whatever reason. And then so here's what I really want to talk about. Okay, Malay films written by Malay men coming from like Fita, okay lah, maybe not necessarily from Fita lah, but okay, Malay films written by Malay men. What is with this need for masculinity, y'all? Y'all still stuck in the dark ages where masculinity is all about muscle. You know, there's a scene very early on. Our friend Aliff Syukri does Zumba. Alright, and then these dragon gang flirts, Fasha Sanda's brothers, Conchos, like beat
doing
him
Muay
up.
Thai.
They don't beat him up. They actually just paint his face. And they're like, kita orang jantan, kita orang buat Muay Thai. Apa sah kau buat Zumba dengan perempuan semua? And I'm like,
But you didn't notice that all the bad guys are like monkeys. They were all like monkeys.
yeah, and like Fasha Sanda's brother's character is like this freaking misogynistic abuser. He yells at the person who's supposed to be like his girlfriend or his wife. He's like, he obviously, because it's a Malay film, he threatens to rape Fasha Sanda. So you know that it's quite a low-key Malay film because he didn't actually rape her, but he starts cutting her skirt. Okay, very nice. Never rip it off, just cut it. Very sweet.
Because in UiTM, UiTM must cover knees and
He
shoulders.
cuts all her hair though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, yeah, it's just like I'm tired of this crappy narrative and how we feel the need to enforce this idea of masculinity into like the male population of Malayus in the world. This is not how you be a man. Yelling at me does not make you a man, okay? Like, huh?
No, it's
Cool.
okay. Wait, Aditya.
Yeah. Yelling at women does not make you a man. Abusing women
Slippers.
does not make you a man. Tying a girl's mother up and threatening to kill her does not make you a man, okay? Doing Muay Thai also does not necessarily make you a man. Alright? And Osman, y'all look her up. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Wait, Aditya,
Yes.
wait. Wait, we're shooting something. We're shooting at you. Hold on,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just horrible on all fronts. It sends you the
Slippers,
wrong messages. It has the worst ideology in the world, and it's just terrible. It's just terrible.
It's every character is one-dimensional.
It's extraordinarily terrible.
Yeah. Actually, some of these actors, right? They are actually decent actors in other movies.
Sure.
Like Fauzi Nawawi, the bad guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, he did quite a good job. I
yeah.
hated him so much.
yeah.
His eyebrows were a bit silver.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah,
That
he's
was
actually quite
weird.
good in some other movies, and he's a fight choreographer, and Fasha Sanda sometimes can act too. You know,
When?
in other movies,
When?
like at least looks more decent than this movie.
Yeah,
so I
this
don't
is
know.
just-
Can we blame the director,
I don't-
who is a professor in film?
It was just so horrible. It was horrible on all fronts. I couldn't take it. I was making loud comments. It was just terrible.
Oh, by the way, I bumped into my friend Amir Hafizi, who was there all alone to watch this film.
Who doesn't think that it's that terrible?
He thinks it's terrible. It's just not the worst film he's ever seen.
But he didn't say it was that terrible.
Yeah.
He was very
He liked the
kind.
characters.
I didn't. I was not so kind.
Okay.
Yep.
But
So-
but okay. Look, I think this film is an obsession of you know, a lot of Malay filmmakers. They have this obsession of telling local stories. You know, they always try to say, we are Malaysia, we are Malays, we have so much culture, we have so much history,
And
there's so much stories.
masculinity.
Yeah, there's so much stories that we can tell.
We can change
from our
narratives
culture
too.
and all that. Yeah.
No, you
know?
cannot.
But then
Please
you
stop.
don't have the
This is
storytelling
terrible.
skills.
I hate it.
You don't have the storytelling skills to tell these stories, right? Yeah, so why? You know, yeah, sure, you've got all these folklores that you can turn into movies and novels and
Why
all that.
are you doing it like this?
Yeah, do it
Why
properly
are you
lah.
doing it like this?
Right?
Why?
Look at the Japanese. They have so much culture and all that, and they tell great stories. So do the Koreans. Even Indonesia.
It's appalling.
Look,
It's terrible. It
Yeah.
will hurt your ears. It will just frustrate you, and just don't watch it.
I just thought that Professor Razak, I haven't heard from Professor Razak Mohideen in such a long time, and I was grateful because you don't have to suffer through all these movies anymore. But then out comes Badang.
I now suspect he's a misogynist.
You suspect? Have you seen any of his older movies?
No, that's your job.
Always
Just
got
got here.
always got forced marriage or
Great. So he's a
rape.
misogynist.
What?
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. So look.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
It's a horrible film.
Yeah.
Watch
Un-
Mandatory instead.
Unless you want to go and see how bad Aliff Syukri acts lah, right? Then you can go and watch it lah. You know, do you know that Aliff Syukri has a reality show on TV?
Don't watch that either. I'm sure it's horrible.
Well, recently he made headlines because he was in England,
Apparently,
in
yeah.
London, and he there was a busker playing music, and he just went behind the busker and started singing a Malay song, and the busker stopped and asked him to go away, right? Yeah.
I would tell him to go away too.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like from everything that I know of him now, he doesn't seem like a very appealing human being. And after I watched his acting, he's also not a very appealing actor lah.
Well, we seem to have a very hostile review. But no apologies. So don't go watch it. Don't watch it. Right?
Don't watch
yeah. So
Yeah.
if you have any comments that you want to say, if you have watched it or you have feel strongly about the review that you just gave, please
If
comment.
you think that I'm wrong about Aliff Syukri, come fight me.
You want Aliff Syukri to fight you, right?
Yeah, come fight me, bro. Fight me.
All you need to do is spray water at him. He's gonna
Spoiling
sleep.
for a fight. I have a garden hose. I'm not afraid to take you down. I'll go get one of the jet spray things or so.
Yeah.
Like in the film.
Yeah. So comment,
And
comment.
yeah.
So comment, give suggestions, give questions, whatever. Yeah, follow us on all our
You've
social
been watching
media
a very
platforms.
hostile episode of the Fat Bidin Film Club.
Yeah, so follow us on all our social media platforms at FatBidin or go to fatbidin.com to get everything you've been watching and listening to a very
Hostile.
episode of Fat Bidin
the
Film
Fat
Club.
Bidin Film
And I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
And I am Auntie Cheryl.